Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. The level of promises by politicians and presidential candidates of the various political parties has intensified greatly since the campaigns officially started, and this is only the beginning. Over the next few weeks and months, we will be cajoled and sweet-talked by those seeking offices in the land. You need to be connected, guys, to get all the juicy stuffs of this election season. That's where we come in. We've got you covered. So subscribe to the channel today, like, share, and comment as well. Thank you. I'll end national grid collapse if elected President Peter Obi. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party Peter Obi has vowed to put an end to the issue of incessant national grid collapse if elected president in 2023. Obi's vow comes on the heels of yet another collapse of the national grid, which he described as disturbing. The former governor of Anambra State noted that his team has a strategic plan to progressively scale up power generation and the liberalization of the transmission infrastructure in the country. According to Obi, a strategic plan will ensure that Nigerians enjoy adequate and stable power supply from 2023 onwards. In a statement via his verified Twitter handle on Wednesday, Obi tweeted, "The report of yet another national grid collapse is very disturbing to me and is a reminder of the long rescue and recovery journey ahead of us. Effective power generation, transmission, and distribution remain a national security issue. This also places power on the front burner of campaign and policy. Painfully, this latest episode is the 7th national grid collapse in 2022, he said. Obi further stated, "As part of the Obidati policy plan, we have put together a strategic plan to progressively scale up power generation and the liberalization of the transmission infrastructure in the country to ensure that Nigerians enjoy adequate and stable power supply from 2023 onwards. Power is critical to the development and sustainability of all sectors of the national economy. For us, power remains a top priority. Under my watch, national grid collapse will become a matter of history and a reference point for erstwhile administrations," P.O. he added. Please endeavor to subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on to keep up to speed with our daily posts, like, share, and comment too. Thank you. In a related development, the national chairman of the Labour Party, Barrister Julius Abure, has assured Nigerians that the party will soon make public a complete list of members of its campaign council. Abure said this in a statement in Abuja on Wednesday. He said, "The Labour Party will officially open its campaigns in a few days from now and the world will be formally notified. It will also formally unveil a list of leaders and members of the party that will form the campaign council. Today, the presidential candidate of our party, His Excellency Peter Obi, and his running mate, Dr. Babadati Ahmed, honored an invitation from the Middle Belt Forum to attend a solidarity rally in Jos. The hugely attended rally brought party faithful and supporters alike from all the states from the Middle Belt to welcome the rave of the moment, our candidate, and have assured him that the entire zone will stand with him." According to him, the Jos rally, which is coming weeks after over 3 million supporters of the party converged in Jos in a solidarity rally to urge Peter Obi to lead them to the 2023 general election, fell on the first day of the commencement of the campaigns for the general elections as directed by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The LP national chairman further said, "For our numerous supporters and members across the nation, this is to inform you that we are yet to commence our own campaigns. We are using this opportunity to sympathize with millions of Nigerian students who have been forced out of their various institutions of learning for nearly 8 months by a government that has very little regard for our future generations. Education is the bedrock of any nation, and for any government to toil with the sector is disastrous." The party therefore urged the President Muhammadu Buhari-led government to quickly resolve the lingering face-off between the federal government and the members of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. It also called on well-meaning Nigerians to prevail on the federal government to shed its ego and salvage the education sector before it irredeemably consumes our youths. Abure said, and to our esteemed university students, the Labour Party is aware of the difficulties you have been exposed to in the last 7 years, a situation where students spend 6 years for a 4-year course. The Labour Party government intends to declare a state of emergency on education, which will ultimately end the incessant academic disruption. Labour Party government is your government, and the youth will play major role therein. Abure also declared the party's preparedness for the campaigns. He said, the party is fully prepared to kickstart its campaigns in line with the Independent National Electoral Commission's guidelines. He commended the Independent National Electoral Commission over its position on incumbent political office holders who use the power of incumbency to deny opposition parties access to public facilities for campaigns, an action which the commission said was illegal and would attract sanctions as spelled out in the Electoral Act 2022. The LP national chairman said the position of INEC is germane with the recent attacks on the supporters of Labour Party candidates across the nation, particularly in Ebonyi, Enugu, Katsina, and Kaduna, amongst others. It is a fact that the popularity and influence of Labour Party recently has been astonishing, wherein it has witnessed exponential and geometric growth across the states. The fear factor being expressed by the other political parties, which has pushed them into resorting to obstructing and, in some cases, manhandling of otherwise Labour Party supporters who have been embarking on peaceful rallies, is a threat to our democracy. We seize this opportunity to call on the incumbent political office holders to ensure that political terrain is demilitarized and level playing ground provided for all political activities. This will ensure that the choice of the people on who represents them at whatever level is respected. As a political party, we promised Nigerians that the party would run an issue-based campaign. We have also put our house in order, and we will be coming up with a formidable team that will run the campaign and that will deliver power to the real owners, the people. Abure further said, the Labour Party will continue to maintain that when we form government in 2023, the party will hold our presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, and other candidates contesting on the platform of the party accountable if they renege on the social contract entered with the people. Labour Party will not just bring a government in place with the help of the people, but would go as far as holding the government accountable to the Nigerian people who voted them into office. These 2023 general elections and the campaign is all about the people. They are the ones that will drive the process. They are the ones already driving it, as you can see across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We are only giving direction to it. We are going to enthrone leadership that will work for the people, and that leadership is going to be held accountable for the people. We are going to make sure that Peter Obi and all other candidates that win on Labour Party platform are held accountable to the people. If they form a government and decide not to do what the people want, we will abandon them and join the people to fight them. We are going to have a paradigm shift in the manner and ways politics is played in Nigeria. We are going to provide leadership by example. That's the news, guys. See y'all again soon. Bye.